What's up, everybody? It's LC here with Public Sci Outdoors. I'm excited to be here today with you. It's a nice day, beautiful day outside. This is a product review on a new Mystery Ranch pack. This is actually a 2019 series pack, but they are still carrying this pack into 2020. So if you're interested in this pack, it's available in the 2020 model. I just purchased the 2019 because honestly, for the extra money for the 2020 model, I was happy. Frame's a little different on the 2020. The inside of the bag, I think, has a little bit more different structure to it. I haven't really checked into the 2020 to be honest with you, but anyway, this will give you a good idea of what the 2020 is all about if that's the way you decide to go. So with that being said, now we're going to jump into this. If you remember last year, that's still hard for me to say because last year it was just a month ago, if that. But anyway, last year we purchased the Mule from Mystery Ranch. I'm going to grab that for you here real quick. The Mule was the first Mystery Ranch pack that I purchased. Okay. Really enjoyed this pack last year. Did an amazing job for its size, and came out with flying colors. And there's a reason they call it the Mule, because it will do everything for you. If you go back, I did a video on this out in the field when I was turkey hunting. And kind of went over a little bit over the features. I didn't get in real detail. This pack is 1,400 cubic inches. It's 23 liters. Basically 19 by 11 by 11. A couple of the things in that video are, that I had mentioned that I wanted to maybe add some accessories to this and kind of make it a little bit more hunter friendly. And what I did was ordered the extra cinch straps. Okay, these come with the female and male ends on that you will tie into your molly straps. The Mule has 2 on each side, and then 2 on top and 2 on bottom that you can use these accessory straps for. So I went ahead and ordered 4 of those, 2 for the sides and 2 for the up and down. It really came in handy last year when I was hunting, especially on my mule deer hunt where I had my bow strapped to this, and I could run it up and down, but I also ran it side to side, and it came in very handy for that. One of the things that I did notice with this pack is it is on the small side. When I found myself on that archery antelope hunt, I was out about 2.5, 3 miles when I got done and got my animal down and had to get back to base camp. So with that being said, I really found that there was not a lot of room in here for gear, meat, head. I really had to organize things to get this, but it did the job. It did get it out of there, but I was just wishing I had just a little bit more pack room. This pack will be basically for scouting. Say I'm going out and just doing a day scout or something, I'll take this for water, food, cameras, whatever the case may be. It could be a great deer stand pack. It could be a exercise pack. I've used this plenty of times with a seated summit bag, basically like this here, but in a 20 liter size. This is a 4 liter. So a 20 liter will basically fit this whole thing like a meat shelf on the meat shelf, and pretty much simulates what you're going to be doing with meat as far as weight and stuff. That 20 liter bag will give you about 70 pounds of carry weight. We just went out the other day. It was pretty nice out this weekend, and we got it out and did a mile or so with that, and we strapped 80 pounds to it and it handled it perfectly. So like I said, that Mule was 4.5 pounds, 23 liters. The new Pintler pack that I purchased is right here. Now this pack is quite a bit different in layout. Size-wise, you're basically doubling that Mule, but you're still in that day pack to maybe an overnight pack. This one's 5.5 pounds and 2,500 cubic inches and 41 liter pack. So you're getting quite a bit more room in here. There's some organization packs or pockets inside that I will show you here in a second. But this is in the foliage. The other one was in the Sublime camo, the Optifade. Both of these packs come on a guide light frame. That is the 2019, and I'm not sure how far back that frame goes. I'm sure it goes quite a bit back, but all carbon fiber material in it. Very sturdy frame. This one does do some flexing, however, with you, and which is nice. I don't mind that at all. You know, budget-wise, I'm not able to spend that extra 100, 200 bucks on a brand new pack. So, unfortunately, some of us, we just gotta wait until the sales kick on the last year's models and pick up on those. But like I said, basically this pack is the same as your 2020 model. There's a couple little differences, maybe definitely in the frame. But the pack itself may have some different storage compartments in it, but the layout, as far as I can tell, is the same. As you can see on this, it has 2 cinch straps on the front. Okay, we have MOLLE webbing here on the front that tie into. This design on the Pintler is a 3-zipper design. On the top here, you also have a compartment on top here, and what I have in there right now is my rain gear, so it is accessible very quickly. That's a good place for that. On top of that, you have a mesh pocket that will go down about a hand's depth for things that you want to keep in there, like maybe your license or your keys or anything like that. We've got this storage here on the sides, and really an easy access to the inside of this pack. The other thing that I wanted to go over with the purchase of this pack, I also ordered accessory bags for this. Before, I was using the Sea to Summit bags, and they work really well. They keep all your stuff nice and dry and everything. And but as far as organization in a pack with these, it's just not very feasible. You know, you have a lot of roundness to these bags. Once you get everything in there, they just kind of fall into an egg shape. Okay, kind of like that, and it's really hard to place those in the pack strategically to where everything, you can get more room into those packs with these. I decided to order some new bags for this year, and I will probably end up getting a few more. But these are the Zoid bag from Mystery Ranch. They come in 3 different sizes. You have a small, the medium, and the large. I ordered one of each. I just wanted to see how these things looked in size and durability and stuff before I ordered more. These are actually, they kind of match your pack a little better. The quality is there from Mystery Ranch, and compartment wise, it's going to be a lot more efficient. The large one here is around a 7-liter bag. You got the zipper in the front. Right now I have a Sitka puppy in there, which works really well. This would make a great pillow. So if you get stuck out there for a night, you'd have a nice pillow to use here. if you didn't need to use that puppy, if it got too cold. You could also use that for shooting off of it if you needed to shoot off of it. But anyway, so I've got that in there. We're going to stick this in here for now. We'll just jam that down at the bottom. You'll also see on the bottom of this pack there's MOLLE straps on the back, on the bottom here too, so you can actually tie in some other accessories, or say you've got a sleeping bag pad that you want. You can buy some of those accessory straps and strap that in on the bottom too if you needed to. So there one. The medium one here is around a 5 liter, 3 to 5 liter. Right now I have my kill kit in here. So you'll see I have my knives, I have my gloves, I have my paracord, I have some tracking tape. I've got some water tablets in there in case I have an issue with my stair pin and it's not working right. So we'll put that in there. I'll set this up so you can kind of see how I'm okay, kill kit. In here I just got a fire starter kit or a first aid kit. You can have a first aid kit. I'll probably get another one of these smaller ones for a first aid kit. The other thing that you could do with your first aid kit is you could actually just have it built into this mesh pocket on the inside. Just have all your first aid kit right in there, all your materials in there, and so that way you wouldn't have to have an extra bag. Bags are optional. Some guys will just cram stuff in there, just make things fit and just throw it in there, okay? I kind of like to have a little bit more organization just so I can find things a little quicker. So anyway, I'm just gonna put some stuff in here just to kind of give you an idea of what this filled out looks like. So here's another little blanket that I can throw in there. I'm going to go ahead and throw my big igloo tent in the center of this and kind of give you an idea of how this will carry meat in the middle of it, and definitely carry a pretty good size load. So let's get to it here. We're gonna go ahead and take our meat. We're gonna set that right on that frame. Okay. Kind of want everything loaded equally. If you can, put a lot of the weight up towards the top. You get that up towards the top, there's going to be a lot less stress on your back and stuff. Then we will take and we will just flip this over. Okay. Lay that right over the top, and then just start taking your buckles. These buckles will have a little brake on them. You'll pull back on that brake and these will just slide really nice and easy down. Okay, and we're not going to tighten them down, we're just going to loosen them up and lock them down for now, just so nothing's falling out. You got to remember, all this meat's going to be wanting to walk around and move on you, so you know, it may not be quite as easy as what I'm making it look here, but you're going to get the idea. So we will do that on this side also. Bring that down, lock this side in, lock this side in. This is the most rewarding part of the process right here. Putting that meat on that shelf and locking it all in and getting ready to rock. We'll run these out, go right over the top into these other top buckles. Okay. They give you plenty of room with these straps. Okay, that's going to be a pretty good size bag of meat right there. So definitely have plenty of straps. Now I'm going to go ahead and cinch up these top ones. Kind of make sure everything's centered. Cinch those down a little bit more. Okay. That's going to kind of center everything in there. Then I want to go down and I want to make sure all my bottom is nice and even. Okay. And then I'm gonna grab these from both sides and just kind of pull up for now. Just kind of get them tight. Okay. Make sure everything's even, and then I'm gonna just start cranking one side to the other. Okay. There again, hit that top. Get everything as tight as you can. You got your gear in here. It's going to cinch down with these straps on the. You can still get your bow in there if you need. Whatever you need to put on there, you can still. You've got the head. You can also get some of them extra tie down straps. I know I use those, or even your paracord. Kind of tie that head in on the top. But that right there is what it's going to look like when it's all said and done with a load of meat in the middle. You're going to have a very compact, easy carry out with these packs. One of the things that I need to mention here too is when you get into these packs, you're going to have to order a size. These packs will come in, I believe, 3 or 4 different sizes. You'll have to look at the size charts. Mine, for my waist and my torso length, was a large. Now right here we have a little compartment, and you'll see this plastic. Slide that out, okay, and see how that's formed. It has a curve to it that goes right down and curves right down the back of you. Keeps that solid against your back on the top of your shoulders. But the other reason for this piece of plastic is you slide this down in between here. There's a little slide compartment here, and this torso, your shoulder harness, will slide up and down. Okay, and you'll adjust it that way for your length. This comes clear up. Let me get that down so that Velcro broke again. So you can come clear up to the top of that pack, and that'll be a very long torso. Someone 6 foot and over probably will have that length of torso. But so once I have that down, then I'll pull this out. I'll just give that a couple smacks. What that does is that gets that Velcro locked in again, so this is not moving. Your cheaper packs, you're going to have to deal with straps. You're going to have to loosen all these different straps, all this webbing, and slide it up and down, and then re-buckle it all in. One thing I love about Mystery Ranch, and that's why you pay a little bit more money, is for the convenience. That's how you'll adjust your torso, your hips. Hip belt will be the same deal. It'll depend on what size hip belt you need. So you'll order that accordingly. You can have a water bladder in here. On the front, there is like a little molly or a little lanyard that you can tie your hose into, so it's not flopping around. When you get that load of meat in there, it might be a little more difficult to get that to place where you want it, but it's still possible. Right there, you can see I have it on there. The Mystery Ranch Pintler. Got any questions? You can leave your questions in the comment section. I'll try to answer them the best of my ability. I have not had this out in the field, so some of those questions that you may have as far as field use may have to wait until I get this thing out this season and put more tests to it. But if it's anything like that Mule, which I know it will be, I'm not going to have any issues. I want to invite you to go and find us on Facebook and Instagram. We have an Instagram page. It's under LC Publix Eye Outdoors, all one word. So look us up there. We're gonna post some pictures and daily things that we're doing on there. Plus Facebook. You can find a Facebook page on there. I'm not on there quite as much as I need to be, but the more videos I get up, the more I'm gonna put those up on Facebook too, so everybody there can see it too. So depending on whether YouTube is your thing or Facebook is your thing or whatever it may be, get out there and try to find us. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm really excited for this year. We've got over 50 subscribers now. I'm wanting to hit that 100 mark before the end of the year, and we'll probably do something special when that day comes. Okay, I want to thank you for joining us here on Public's Eye Outdoors on this little product review. Like I said, if you got any questions, let me know in the comments. I want to thank you again for watching Public's Eye Outdoors, and stay safe in your hunts, everybody, and we will see you on the next video.